wonderful friends and family, come join me in my small garden filled with Dolly's delight of flowers and herbs. And some do ask, Dolly, Dolly, how does your garden grow so healthy and strong? To which I always reply that my garden grows so healthy and strong only by the grace, the help of Yahweh Most High. So good morning, my wonderful friends and family.
Good morning, everyone. Doll here. Have a mind to work. Yes, I cut back most of the tomato plants, well, pruned it yesterday, and also the cucumber plants. And I'm going to be replacing all of the romaine lettuce with the Swiss chard lettuce. So I already dumped this one out right here. And the water system watered the plants this morning. And I'm going to finish the plants with the fish fertilizer over there. You can see the fish fertilizer right there. Every time I put the fish fertilizer into the watering can, my dog disappears. It smells so bad. But you know, it's going to produce great fruits, right? And I'm also making my own fertilizer, liquid fertilizer in the house, putting all of the leaves, the comfrey, everything that would make up a great fertilizer tea. And I'll be using that. I have to put it in the bucket and let it steep for 3 weeks almost. And when I do that, I just add a portion of that with 4 parts of water. And of course, we got my great Pro Mix. You can't go wrong with that. Again, I told you can get it from your local farmers exchange or go to Amazon. However, on Amazon it costs far more. This bag right here will be like $50. At the farmers exchange you can get it for like $27. And so when it comes to growing things, the soil has a lot to do with the outcome. And as we see right here, my bell pepper is growing. And I let that alone because Jerry says there's no peppers on the plants. I said, yes it is. I just been taking it off. I'm using it for my omelets in the morning. He said, Dolly, can you let the plants grow? So I'm going to take heed to what he asked me to do. So, and look, my fennel almost threw his plant away because it just kept seeming like it was not doing anything. But it's coming about now. It's getting bushier. And as you see, the mints returned. So don't give up on your plants. Sometimes they just need to be cut back. Like over there is the lemon balm. I cut that all the way down, and it is really taking off. Just like the parsley, I almost threw that away. Because that's what I'm accustomed to. When things seems like they're no longer look beautiful, I would throw them away. And working in the garden is teaching me like a word picture about how the Father is with us. He doesn't throw us away. Sometimes we need pruning. You know, the pains of life, which humbles us, which cause us to repent. And then he does a new work in us as we begin to renew our minds with his ways by reading his set apart Holy Scriptures. So the last time you saw this, the plants were somewhat short, and as you see, they're thriving. And over here, you saw this was like a jungle, but now you see that it's really thriving. And I've been pollinating it manually because my bumblebee is no longer here. And Jerry said they don't belong in here. They belong outside unless I open up the doors and let them come in here and leave on their own. He said that's not good for them. And so I heeded what my husband said, and I am just going to allow the bees to stay out there, and I will just have to manually pollinate them myself. And that's what I'm aspiring to do. So I'm training the cucumbers to go up the vine naturally. you know, a trellis like. Just trying to get them connected. I guess they'll do that on their own eventually. But there, I got it connected to a string. And see how fast the comfrey's going back? I took that to make my ointment, and even added some to the hair treatment that I put together yesterday. I did a video on it. You can look on my channel and check out what I did. And I took, this is the rosemary I took to use for the hair conditioner I did. It's rosemary. I did add a little of the comfrey over there into it. Okay, so my strawberries are rejuvenating. Again, it's about cutting back. And my husband said, please leave the plants alone. So I've been leaving the peppers alone. I still have one left over from what I picked before. But let's see how this one's doing. I know I saw one over here. Oh, there it is. That's coming along really nice, really nice. So those round peppers you see there, they are hot. I've been waiting for the red ones to come back. I haven't seen those yet. Of course, this just was charred. It's going to go inside the lettuce bin. This right here is the plant that Nancy gave me. It's called culantro. It's very spicy. It is from Puerto Rico. And this is getting ready to flower, which will eventually leave some, excuse my nails everybody, you know. I'm just getting over myself. Like, Dolly, grow the plants and stop worrying about your nails. So this grows back very fast too. These are beets here, beets here. So a lot of the things are growing so I can make my drinks. Okay, and that is my go-to. There's the bud spray, the hydrogen peroxide used to rejuvenate the plants as I cut them. So I got quite a little operation here. And like I said, last summer when we went away doing all that traveling, everything that I started, when we came back, they were all dead. So that's the only reason I feel like traveling this year anywhere. I just got to stay on top of this because I am not naturally a gardener. So I have to do it through trial and error. And I have to be here to see what's going on so I can keep tweaking what I need to change in my gardening, I guess, procedures or habits. I don't know what to call it, but I just know I need to be on top of things. So, and the funny thing about it is everything in here is basically from a seed. So I had to thank Father for that because I normally would go to a farm exchange or someplace that's selling the plants, and they still didn't do well. But these right here started from seeds, and I just thank Father. I'm also get some basil because I'm going to have my omelet this morning. And yes, we're out there playing the clover. You saw Jerry was out this morning with his jumpsuit. He has me a jumpsuit too. He bought one for me too, but I can't handle all that body heat within it. So I just bring out my little jean shirt, and when I get hot, I just take it off. See, I'm manually pollinating the cucumbers. You can see right here. And that's another one here that I just pollinated. So I have to do it manually. I did, as you saw in the other video, I captured a bee to put in here. But they need to be outside, Jer said. They don't need to be locked up in here. So I chose to agree with Jer. He said it'd be cool to have them locked up in here. So I would just do it manually myself. But As you remember, this was like a jungle here, right? I cut all those leaves back, and I did the same thing with the tomato plants here. I just got finished watering them with the fish fertilizer, and it caused my little puppy to desert me because it does have it has quite a smell. So getting all of my greens this morning for my omelet. Look at Jerry's mints, they're taking off, peppermints right there. And I am doing some more of my ointments today. Today I'm doing the cayenne one. I already put it in the olive, the castor oil with some coconut oil. I already did that, and I let it, just sit overnight so it can extract all of the potent ingredients that I need. Okay, have a wonderful day. I am, and I look forward to going inside to have a cup of coffee and get in the Word with my husband.
Yes, it's another beautiful morning. My wonderful friends and family, come join me in my small garden filled with Dolly's delight of flowers and herbs. In fact, join me in the kitchen and I will share another recipe or remedy from my garden to the kitchen. Thank you, Yahuwah, for recipes, remedies, then witty inventions. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
We are cleaning the chicken as well with the distilled white vinegar and the baking soda. And actually it tenderizes the chicken, by the way, FYI. And he's going to bake. You're going to bake it in here, right, Jerry? This terracotta pot right here.
Yep.
So he's going to bake it in the terracotta pot, and it really comes out moist and juicy. Again, we get our chickens from local farmers. Well, we don't live very local with them.
There you go.
They're about an hour away. But the Paleo Farms, okay? So this came from Paleo Farms.
Regeneratively pasture raised.
Right.
Organic free, corn and soy free.
Right.
And with their feed, it's not done with canola oil or any of the oil.
So just Google
oils. But they use olive oil. Okay.
Yeah.
They use olive oil in their feed. So it's a lot better for the
Yeah,
chickens.
so he's cleaning it now. You know how we are in this household. It's all about. Well, here are the wonderful greens I got from the garden. I have broccoli in here, broccoli flowers, that spicy leaf from Puerto Rico. I have red onions in here. I have basil in here. I have celery in here as well, and parsley. That's going to make for a great, great omelet. Jared fixed his eggs. He did a great job. That's how he likes his. I don't like my eggs wet, but it's actually healthier, FYI. So I'm trying to adapt a taste for wet yolk. Jared, do you have my eggs over there?
I haven't busted them yet.
Oh, okay.
So you're doing that first, right?
Just for a moment, yeah.
That's very eggs
Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. So I don't cook them too hard. I leave a little crunchiness in it. And I always add a little Celtic salt. Celtic salt is a little bit saltier for some reason. I think it has more flavor, so you don't need as much.
I'm doing 4 eggs.
Yeah, but these eggs, we got little tiny ones. And again, from our favorite place, Paleo Farms.
Salt.
I already put, a little salt. Yeah.
A
little pepper. And crushed red pepper. You said Dolli. And yeah, I got some jalapeno pepper in there too. But my favorite fresh red pepper. Again, organic. Just a little bit. I'm from Texas, okay? So It can never be spicy or hot enough for me. You know, when I fixed dinner for him, my favorite dish was spaghetti. And he said, "Oh, this is so hot." I said, "Yeah, it's Tex spaghetti." I was at a spaghetti party, and there was Italian. This is not Italian. This is Mexican. This is hot. And they were right. No, don't mean to get too graphic, but they would say, "Dolly, it was very painful to oops, I just made a mess there. Very painful to go to the ladies' room. It was so hot. It sort of lasted for days or something like that."
Basted it first. Basted it first with butter. Amish butter.
Amish butter, right?
Amish butter. And then I went on ahead and spread our red mint salt all over it.
Okay.
And then I went and peppered it up real good.
Right.
And then from our garden we've got thyme, so I've got thyme in there right now.
Okay, and you're just
And I'm
gonna.
getting ready to go ahead and have some thyme in the refrigerator for about 2 hours.
It's
Once
so
it has
funny.
thyme in it and thyme in the fridge,
Right.
then it'll be ready to cook for this afternoon.
Oh, okay, that sounds good, honey.
All right. Okay.
Okay, in the fridge it goes. And he also got what's this, dear?
That's ground chuck.
That's ground chuck.
Yep,
Okay.
we're ready to go ahead and separate it to 2.5 pounds. Put them in the freezer. Then we'll go ahead and cook that for Sabbath.
Okay, great. Well, there we go. Preparing things for the Sabbath already is right upon us.